welcome back to a Gen Mouse 45 video. So you're seeing this shirt again. Just pretend it's a whole new outfit. I had a cute little outfit set up, but if you watched my last video, there's a cat snoozing on my lap, and by the laws of cats, I am required not to get up. So yeah, we're wearing this shirt again. But it's fine because it kind of matches with today's topic, which we're going to be discussing the newest edition of the Redwall News. So I got my green on, like my little habit, of course. So, as you all know, I think it was about a year ago. I'll double check that fact later. But about a year ago, I made a video about an update with the Redwall movie / series that was coming out on Netflix. And it was the concept art that had come out. I went through each photo, talked about it, was really excited and pumped up. And then the other day I was at lunch, and this was the day that the news broke out. Sorry, I'm getting this video out late. I'm a little busy person. But the day that the news broke out, I was actually going on lunch break, and I pulled up Facebook to look for something or message someone. I can't remember now, but that was the first thing that popped up was the Redwall Wiki with the title, Redwall Movie canceled or something like that. And I was like April Fool's was a couple weeks ago, so I knew it had to be true. But at the same time, I didn't want it to be true. And I just remember taking a screenshot of that and emailing it to myself with the subject line of make video. So here we are now. Yeah, but I've been seeing a couple folks in the Redwall Facebook group share news. Somebody shared a meme that was pretty funny, but their feelings about the news, and I will join them. I'm pretty disappointed. So I was really looking forward to this movie and series. Yes, I love the original one and everything, but to see the new animation and all this stuff, and the concept art looks so good. It looks so cute and just it's so adorable and everything. And then just to see the words canceled before it even started was just what? Why? So we're going to Redwall Wiki because that has all the answers, and we're gonna look at this article together. So this was 10 days ago. That sounds about right. Lord TBT. And as you can see, Netflix cancels Redwall movie project. So it was on the 9th. That was Thursday. So, and as you can see, there's one of the concept art pictures. This was Methuselah and Matthias as they started their descent down to where Martin the Warrior's tomb was. So, I can't remember the artist's name. Oh, no. I'm going to find it. Bert Youn was the artist. Okay. Just wanted to throw that out there. So, this is what the article reads. Well, we sincerely hoped for the 40th anniversary of Redwall. Wow. We'd finally see a Redwall movie or perhaps get some good news about one in development. Alas and sadly, this is not the case. Both Forbes and Broadcast Now are reporting that Netflix has canceled its Redwall film project as well as its Martin the Warrior series. Wait, when was that? Excuse me? That's news to me. We're going to talk about that here in a second. As I said in my previous video, I thought at first it was a movie. It's just a Redwall movie. And I was like, oh yeah, we can get behind that because you can read the book all in one day. And then it was like, oh, well, it's a series. And I'm like, oh, you know what? People are into series these days. That's nice. But now you're telling me we could have had a Redwall series and a Martin the Warrior series? Oh, I'm feeling some sort of way right now. Oh no. Goodbye notes. I didn't know you. Back to this. And that the rights have been reverted back to Penguin Random House and the Redwall Abbey Company as the option has now expired. Forbes and the others are stating false information. They are mistaking the cast and crew from the Nirvana Redwall TV series, that's the original one, some of whom died many years ago, for involvement with this project. Please do not take that seriously. This, and I don't know what this is not any sort of placeholder page. It's for the 2000 Redwall the Movie edit of the show. A Google of the actors' names would have revealed that, or these outlets should have simply visited the Redwall Wiki. Ooh, yeah, spreading false information on the internet, I agree, that's a no-no and stuff, and that you should directly go to the source. I 100% agree with that. Oh, what is this? Oh, well, that's a little mean. Anyway. But yeah, guys, keep it civil. For the people that worked on that project long ago, it means a lot to to most of us, I'm gonna say. So just keep it civil in the chat. See, last one. While we are incredibly disappointed that this hasn't happened again, and we know you are too, this only means that perhaps someone else will do the Redwall series justice and adapt it to film and/slash or a modern animated series. We'll continue to maintain hope that this happens. And then there are some related stories. I'm guessing this is the first one. Yeah, this was the first one. It was in 2021, so almost 5 years ago. And like I said before, like everybody was hyped up, like, yeah, we're gonna get a new anime series. How exciting, how wonderful, and all this stuff. And now, I'm guessing this has happened in the past. Is this gonna be a Redwall Wiki? Okay. Oh my gosh, there were so many. We could have had so many movies done. I guess it depends on the rights. See, I don't know much about film or anything like that to know who gets rights and not. 2012, the Miller's Brothers for an official. Ooh, yeah, talk to this person. Official draft script of Redwall. I just want to talk. Yeah, on February 10th, 2021, Netflix acquired the rights to the entire Redwall series. Oh, the entire Redwall series? Okay, I know how to read. I love reading. Maybe I missed something, but I literally thought it was just Redwall. Maybe because it's just in the name, but oh my gosh, we could have had Lone Hedge. Oh, no. And announced a movie and a Martin the Warrior event TV series. What's an event TV series? Both were reported as canceled on April 9, 2026 after the option lapsed. So is the option still on the table? See, I'm a bit confused. Like I said before, I don't really understand it. I don't know. But when Netflix cancels something, they cancel something. Like it is long gone. Any hope of that? No. But this, I'm the Warrior Netflix series, was anticipated Netflix TV. Okay, yeah, from the book. It was believed to have involved Martin the Warrior Mossflower. That would have been so cool. I think I talked about that one time. No. Yeah, but I seriously hope someone else just please pick up this beloved series and make an animation. Just please, even just Redwall. Just start there. Start with Redwall. So funny because I actually have my book downstairs this time because we're doing a Cosplay Tea Time book/literature review. I don't think it'll be out yet by the time this video, but later on down the road it will be, and I'm going to be talking about this because this is one of my favorites and it's so old. Like, look at it. Some of my books are falling apart, like Long Patrol's falling apart, Martin the Warrior had to buy a whole new one. Like, that's how much this series is beloved. Like, the pages are falling out of the book. So why? I mean, I'll never understand, like, film and production and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I'm still waiting for Ruby Volume 10. Apparently, the Dragon King's supposed to be coming out. I can wait. I'm very patient with waiting. I don't have everything come out all at the same time. I mean, yay, content, but ooh, that'd be exhausting. But this would have been a nice little filler in between. I don't know. I'm a little bit mad now. At first I was like, I'm bummed, I'm disappointed, I'm sad. But to know that they had every single book, they could have, what is it, like 26 books? And like 3 of them they were going to combine, Martin the Warrior, Mossflower, Legend of Luke. That makes sense. Maybe Legend of Luke would be better standoff. I don't know. But Mossflower and Martin the Warrior would be good because like it could be like flashback scenes or like 1 or 2 episodes where it like explores his backstory and everything. So let me write it. At this point, the fans are going to be writing this whole series, I swear. I know nothing about film though, but I will help you write the script. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just a little bit tickled. some over here are like, well, we had the other series, and we do. There's still the other series, and you can go back and reread the books. At some point, I'm going to do a reread. I've been debating if I want to do like since I'm doing book reviews now on this channel, like if I want to do a book review of each one. Oh my gosh, we could have had something. At least the first book. At least, look, people, this book. This is all we need. This is where it all begins. I mean, yes, it begins with Martin the Warrior in Legend of Luke, but this? Because Matthias is the one that finds the sword and the shield, and then after that, everybody else is either given it or it gets passed down and everything, so here. You could read it in a day. Oh my god. Oh, it has that old Borders book smell. I'm disappointed. I'm frustrated. I'm exasperated at this point. I was not losing hope, but I was just like, I'll just like give it more time. Like they're coming up with stuff. Then I'm like, it's like the most easiest like children's book out there. Like if it was like Raggedy Tam, just a bit scary. Marl Fox is scary in my opinion. I said that in my Redwall tier books book list. I was like, that one kind of scares me a little bit. But it's so easy. It's so easy. But I don't know anything about publishing rights and all that kind of stuff. Like whatever the article said, like I don't understand any of that kind of stuff. I'm just a fan that was really, really hopeful and excited to see Redwall content. Be like, yes, like this is exciting. Kids are gonna watch this and get interested in it. Like it was so exciting to see, and now it's just like, well, we are disappointed once again, apparently, because it fell through. And it's Netflix. I don't know. And I don't want to start naming companies because I'm not sponsored by any of them, but I don't know if there's like other companies out there that could pick this up in a sense. I mean, Sony's Pictures, they're doing really good with all their stuff. Sony's Pictures probably could easily get it done. I'm probably causing all kinds of controversies, but I mean, they've picked up stuff that Netflix didn't even want to touch with a 2-foot pole. Like, Hulu would be another good one. I don't know anything about Hulu. Disney Plus. Naming all the big ones, but I don't know. I'm hopeful that one day somebody will pick it up and be like, wow, this is a really good book. We should make an animated series. And I'd be like, yeah. I'm going to be old and gray. I'm going to be like Methuselah. I'll back my old cane and be like, yes. Another one this takes me back. Because that's what it does. It's so nostalgic. It does take you back. And to see it in like a new-ish animated style and everything with different people, like giving them an opportunity to voice these characters that we've loved over the years. Like, why is it so hard? 26 books. 26 books, and they're all different stories. I'm sorry, I'm still a little hung up on this. I thought I was just going to be talking about, like, this, but after reading that, I was kind of like, what? Like, Muriel of Redwall is like, first feminine, like, character warrior. You have the Long Patrol, Salamander Strawn. Oh, I really want to see that animated now. Alright, who do we need to talk to? Ask the real questions here. Who do we need to talk to? Who do we need to beg to do art? We're gonna get Bert Youn again. He's like right over here, boss music now. We're gonna get him again. I really like his art style, and I really want to see it animated now. Okay, we need voice actors. We need a script. I mean, you could pretty much quote this whole thing, but we need the rights. I do know that. Is Penguin Publishing House? Oh, it is Penguin. You can see Penguin on the back. Look at this. Well, I don't have the one that has the designs. I thought I did. I don't have it. I'm a bit sad. But apparently we're getting another Charlie and the Chocolate Factory remake. And I'm like, nobody asked for that. Nobody did. We already have a really good one, the older one. And we have the newish one with Johnny Depp. We don't need them. Stop recreating those things. Okay. Maybe somebody will be excited about it, but I'd be more excited about this. Animate this, please. Did they think it was too violent? It does a little bit. The what is it, like the war chieftain of the sparrows? That's kind of brutal. No. I said before, by the time you get to like Raggedy Tam and the later books, it does get a bit more gruesome. It's fine. You know, I feel lost right now. Oh no. I don't know. I'm a bit disappointed. I'm very disappointed in how that all fell. Like I said before, at lunchtime, it was just like, haha, it's not April Fool's. So that was last week. And then it was like, oh crap. And then I'm seeing everybody post in the Redwall group, and I'm just like, this isn't good. So yeah, I'm pretty frustrated that they dropped it. I'd really like to know why. I'm sure there's articles. Maybe they did. You know what, guys? Hang on. We're going back. Let's see. Not how I wanted the video to go, but we are here to know. Let's see. So is Forbes, hashtag not sponsored, broadcast now? I don't know what any of those are. You want to keep reading. Oh, you have to sign up for it? Oh, wait, I forgot you guys can see my screen. Haha, oops. Oh well, I wonder the behind the scenes. Okay, so Forbes. Yeah, they have the game too, which I played a little bit of. Netflix confirmed. News was first reported by Broadcast. 2021, the streamer revealed it had to acquire the rights to 22 of the Redwall books and create multiple TV series and a feature film from the IP. Oh, the IP, I do know that is important. At the time, the deal was seen as a major coup, which controls the rights to the novels. We couldn't be more delayed to announce this deal, said Ben Horslin, fiction publisher Penguin Random House Children's. These, oh gosh. Let's see, we're gonna look this up together. Constantly repeating the recurring manner. Popular stories have been etched into the hearts of millions of readers, yes, one here, and we are thrilled to partner with Netflix to bring those beloved characters on screen for families worldwide to enjoy. Well, that sounds nice. But the project has long been rumored to have been in trouble. Well, yeah, it's been like 5 years. Netflix hired writer Patrick McHale, who wrote Cartoon Network series Over the Garden Wall, to write a feature film based on the story of Redwall. But McHale exited the project in 2023, and there hadn't been much of a public update on the project since then. Yeah, I think that sounds about right. 2023, didn't really hear anything. People were speculating, but nothing was really said. Oops, sorry, Oliver. In interviews at the time, McHale told journalists he believed the project would become a series instead of a full-length film. Okay, so maybe I was right. Maybe it was supposed to be a movie and then it turned series, or was thought to be a series. Either way, I'll take either at this point. It's not clear how far those plans progress, but the Netflix website has a stub page for a project entitled Redwall, the movie, with the description, novice mouse Matthias dwells in the peaceful confines of Redwall Abbey and dreams of becoming a noble warrior. When a rat warlord, Chloe the Square, threatens Matthias's beloved home, he embarks on an epic adventure that leads him to the great warrior Mouse Martin. See this? This is so good. The project page listed Dean Howard. I don't know any of these people, so there are people here. Yay, people! Woo! That level of information suggests the project was far enough along at some point to have a specific cast in place. Aha! So things were clicking into place. That's what it sounds like. Although it's not clear when the film ever officially began production. Yeah, that's the thing. Was it ever... It sounded like it was greenlit. But was it ever in, like, production or post-production or anything like that? I mean, I get, like, maybe, like, big projects keep them hush-hush. But something like this, you know, you could drop little breadcrumbs along the way. Like, we had the concept art and everything, so... Netflix also planned a limited series films on Martin the Warrior. I can't believe this. No, why? Okay. However, these plans apparently never progressed past the planning stages. Netflix recently allowed its options of Jake's works to lapse, with the rights reverting back to Penguin Random House. Oh, so like I said, it expired. While the book firm controls the rights now, the overall IP is controlled by the Redwall Abbey Company, which was set in 1994. I think that's supposed to be died, by the way. I think that's it. Yeah, and then there's a fun little article we're not going to read. So, yeah, this part, however, those plans apparently never progressed past the planning stage, as Netflix recently allowed. So they just let the clock run out. Hang on. Okay. So, from what I'm hearing, if this is all true, I don't want to be one to spread false information. Never. I came in here with the truth that Netflix canceled it. I was feeling disappointed. I was like, oh my gosh, my childhood. I wanted to see this and everything. But I still have hope. I still have hope. The part is true and will always remain true. And now I'm learning that, they had it. They had this idea. We're going to bring the Redwall series to a movie, change to a series, whatever, technicalities. Maybe they thought it would be too much, and series are all the rage these days. Cool, whatever, I'll watch whatever. And then it seemed like there were people in and out, I'll say, producers, writers, creators, storyboard artists, but they're just filtering in and out. Eventually they start thinking about who's going to voice these characters. But then by then, it seemed like it didn't, really reach, out of the drawing room, so to speak. So now it's just sitting there on the table, and the clock's running out. The clock's ticking down. Hey, clock tower. There is one in Redwall. So imagine that, ticking down. There's things on the table. No one's picking it up. And then eventually it's like, oh, well, Netflix, it's expired now. Back to Penguin House it goes. Back to the Redwall Abbey Company it goes. And now as fans are disappointed because it's like, well, we wanted this. It's like the person said, this is in the hearts of people that grew up with this. I am a person that grew up with it. I was a child watching it, a teen reading it, an adult making videos about it. If it's not for you guys, it's for us. So, yeah, and then to learn that, is it 22? Was it 26 books? Somewhere in there, 20 plus books. We're going to say that. Sounds good. Don't want to spread misinformation. So 20 plus books. Could have made 20 series. One of them could have been wrapped in 3, so 20 minus 3 is 17. Y'all could have had content for a good long while. So why didn't it leave the table? What happened? Who dropped the ball? That's what I want to know. Who dropped it? Because, oh my god. I can't right now. I can't. Redwall was the first fandom I ever enjoyed, I've ever watched, ever read. And now, I still have my books. They're falling apart at the seams, but I still have my books. These are beloved books. I can assure you they are well loved. And I could probably quote some of these chapters by heart. I can probably picture every single scene in detail. If you gave me 1 or 2 sentence description, I pretty much could tell you anything and everything about these books. It just would have been nice to have something, a movie, a series, I don't care at this point. Something to show hey, here's something nostalgic for people that grew up with it, and here's something new for newer generations. Because, there are a lot of animal shows out there, I don't know if I can say it, but you know what I mean. I was about to start naming stuff, and I'm again, not sponsored by any brands, but, getting past the point, there are shows with animals walking around on 2 legs, talking, doing stuff. It's the same thing. I just wonder if something bigger happened. I'm not going to speculate, but at the same time, kind of I feel like at this point, they just let the clock run out. It's been 5 years. I feel like that's a good length of time to say, hey, if no one's gonna step forward and do this, then you gotta give it back to the rightful owners, which makes sense. That does make sense. You gotta give it back to the people. But then where does it go from there? Are they gonna try again elsewhere? Are they gonna wait a little while? This is what I think. I think they're gonna wait a little while until things smooth down a little bit, and then maybe try to find a different place, maybe try to find somewhere that could do it. I mean, it's good that they had like 20 plus books, but I think just starting with the one is all you really need. Instead of just like, I wonder if that was it too, just like this whole big series. You know, each one has a different tale, different theme, different aspects, different places to explore. Well, I loved getting the books and just opening up to the map, and it's like, where are we going in Mossflower? I love that. That was one of my favorite things. Getting at Borders, going to pay for it, and then go to the car and you open up, and first thing you do is look at the map, and it's like, oh, are we going up north? Are we going south? Are we going back to where the ruins were, where Lomehedge once stood? That's kind of a spoiler, but things like that. So, yeah, again, if anyone's out there interested, and you can acquire the IP rights and do all the legal stuff and jargon, start here. This honestly, my opinion, this is all we need. This is where it all begins. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk with a live audience, which is Oliver. I'm going to pet him now because I came on here just expecting to be sad about this news. I'm slightly enraged. But I can't be the only one, right? Hopefully you all can keep it civil in the comments down below. I'm going to put this disclaimer in the description as well, but keep it nice and civil. Don't think anyone's truly at fault. I wonder if it's just poor timing, poor planning. Something might have happened. Who knows? It seemed like things were slowly taking off, which makes sense. Slowly taking off for a series, and then it just fell through. So I'm disappointed. I'm a bit frustrated. Could have had something out there. Because I was planning, if it was going to be a series, I was actually planning on figuring out like how to do like a live action with like me in the corner and then like watching it and stuff. Probably would have gotten copyrighted at the wazoo, but I wanted to try it just for fun, and now Ruby Lion 10 anyone? No. Okay, so far I'm still waiting on that. I'm still waiting on the Dragon King. It's like, I can wait. I'm very patient. You know, I'm going back and rewatching old shows that I haven't seen in like, 5 years. That's going to be a sting for a little while, 5 years ago. So, I can go back and rewatch stuff. People recommend shows for me all the time, different movies. So, I can wait. I can wait. I can wait. I have hope. I do have hope. It is my hope. At least the Redwall book will be once again animated in a beautiful fashion, with cute little character designs, and it'll just be the most magical thing ever. And it'll take us all back to when we sat in school buses and libraries, Borders when it was open. We open up those pages, you can just smell the musty smell. You just read the words, and in your mind, you're just in a whole other place, a whole other world. Because that's what Redwall is. It'd be cool to see it on the screen, but I'm okay with waiting. Because I'm going to hold on to the hope that somebody out there, please, is going to make a series or a movie. I'm not picky. Either one. Anime, no. Anime. And that you have to start Oliver here. Maybe that's what we need to do. Like Redwall fans, rise up, talk about the series, make videos and posts. I'm not going to do all that. We'll see. We'll see how this news goes for a little while. I haven't checked the Redwall group lately, but we'll see. Let's see how this goes. I already got a couple books I gotta review, but if people are interested in me reviewing like each Redwall book, I'll read through them again and then take some notes, do like highlight reels, what's so good about the story. So it's not my typical video. I try to keep these wholesome and family friendly and all this kind of stuff, but today I was a bit upset, and I recognize that I was upset, so hopefully I didn't upset you all with all this stuff, but yeah. It is all good. I need something hopeful. Is there a hopeful quote in here? Let's see. It was just John Churchmouse talking about his crop update. That's good, buddy. Mine are starting to grow too, so lavender plant. It's gonna sprout any day, I know it. So, but yes, that is all I have. So, but do let me know your thoughts down below. What do you think about Netflix canceling the Redwall series, movie, all that good jazz? Keep it civil, keep it nice in the comments, as politely as you can. So I'm sure we're all dealing with our own frustrations and grief and loss in a way with this. So, but hopefully one day. And then I'll make another video. No, it's how this goes. It never ends. So, yeah, I just want to say, if you stuck out this long, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. So, hopefully you're doing well in this world. So, let me know too. It's a fun. Ooh, how about this? How about what's one Redwall feast food that you'd want to see animated and / or you want to try? So I want to see the Great Tall Cake animated. I think that'd be so special and cute. So because I did do my first ever collab with Chef Emerick on the Redwall Feast. I'll post that down below as well. All the Redwall videos will be down below. Yeah, support me now. We're in support mode, Ollie. Ollie's like, I'm in that mode. Noted. So, but with that, I'm going to go and take off. So again, kind thoughts down below. What's a Redwall feast food or regular food you want to see animated and / or try. So, and I'll see you in another video. I promise it'll be more wholesome. So, but until then, peace, love, and kindness. Bye, everyone.